Hello, in this video, I will show you how to manage skin effects. Go to the Skin Effects tab, where you can see multiple skin effects provided by the app by default. There are three tabs: All Skin Effects, which includes all skin effects, Custom Skin Effects, which includes user-created skin effects, and Default Skin Effects, which includes the effects provided by the app. Click on the Copy and Edit button to clone a skin effect and make changes. Give it a title. Here you can see the image link option, where you can enter your image link and preview whether the skin effect is suitable or not. Note that we are not storing the image link, so you may need to paste the link whenever you want to preview the skin effect. Let's go to the second tab, which is the Layout tab, where you can customize the layout. There are two main tabs, Design and Animation. The Design tab includes normal and hover states. Here, you can change the background color, adjust margin and padding for spacing. You can also set values separately for each side. Also, you can customize the border with multiple options. Let me configure them. Now, let's customize the hover options as well. The same options are available in the Hover tab. Now let's go to the Animation tab, where you can set options like transition duration, delay, easing, and origin. This is how you can customize the layout. Now click the Save Changes button to apply the changes. Let's customize the media settings now, but before that, let's adjust the layout settings to default so you can understand how the media settings work. Okay, I have saved the layout settings to default. Now we will do the media customization. Here you can adjust the width and height of the image. There are also options for maximum width and maximum height. The other settings are the same as in the Layout tab. So let me configure it for the normal state and the hover state as well. In the Animation tab, there is an option for animation type, animation, or none. If you do not want animation, set it to none, otherwise, set it to animation. The transition settings are the same as in the layout settings. There are additional options like opacity, scale, rotate, translate X, and translate Y. You can use them if needed. There are settings for the hover state as well. This is how you can customize the media settings. Now, we will see how to create and customize layers in the skin effect. I have removed the previous layers so you can see how to create them from scratch. First, click on the Add Group button. You will see that a group is added to the layers list. A group is simply a container where all the layers will be placed. Click on that group to open a panel where the customization settings are available. You can select a wrapping tag here. I will choose div. Then give it a title. Let's call it Container. You can also see other settings that you can use if needed. For now, we will cover them while creating layers. Let's add a new layer by clicking Add New Layer, then click on it to open its customization settings. Select a wrapping tag, and in the content area, whatever you write will be displayed on the image as a layer. You can use the Meta option to add placeholders that are replaced with the image title and description in the lookbook. Give it a title. Let's call it Title, because we are using this layer for the image title. Select an action None or link. I will select None here. Here you can add CSS classes and styles that will be applied to the layer. Let's give it a class title class and add some styles to it. As you can see, the styles are applied directly to the layer, but note that you need to use important after each style so that it overrides the default styles. You cannot apply CSS without using important, so make sure to include important with each style. Let's go to the Design tab. Here in Sizing, you can set the width, height, and max height. You can set it to auto by leaving the input box empty. In the display settings, there are multiple options related to positioning. You can use them as needed. Let me configure them for the title layer. You can preview it in the preview window, which makes it easier to customize the layers. In the background settings, you can set any color for the layer's background. In the spacing settings, you can add margin or padding to the content. You can see how the padding works here. In the border settings, there are many customization options. You can configure them according to your preference. In the typography settings, there are options related to font customization. You can set them as you like. These settings include font color, font family, font size, text alignment, font weight, font style, text decoration, and line spacing. Here, you can set any font family from the list. These are Google fonts. Set the font size. To use text alignment, you need to change the width from auto to a specific value. Let me show you. This is how text alignment works. Let me set it to auto again. You can select the font weight, style, decoration, and line spacing according to your preferences. Let's configure the hover settings as well. Go to the Hover tab. Here you will see the same settings available for hover, and you can configure them as you like. Let me set the values. Now let's configure the animation settings for this layer. You can see that currently there is only one animation settings panel here. You need to select animation in the animation type to view the effect settings panel. So make sure animation type is set to animation. Now, let me set the transition duration. You can now see the title layer is moving smoothly. You can add the delay if needed. There are transition easing and transform origin options as well. Now open the effect settings, where you can see options like opacity, scale, translate X, translate Y, and rotate. You can configure them as per your preferences. You can see the options for hover state as well. Now, let's add a new layer for the description and configure it like we did for the title layer. Add DESC tag for description. And give it a title, description. Let's configure other settings as well. Here, I am setting the opacity to 0.01. This means the description will not be visible in the normal state and will be visible on hover. Let me slightly adjust the position of the title layer so it looks better in the hover state. Now, it is looking good. Save the changes. This is how you can customize the layers.